Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fatma Tells Podcast. This season of the podcast is inspired by the lessons that I have learned from studying positive psychology. It is also from real life and from deep reflection. Today, we'll talk about something that every soul is craving. Even if we don't always say it out loud, we all crave happiness. For a long time, I thought that happiness was something that I had to earn, that I had to fight for it, or to fix everything about myself and to be perfect. Maybe you felt it too. As if happiness is like waiting at the end of some finish line and we are all running so fast trying to reach it. According to the science of positive psychology, happiness is not just a mood, but it is a state of well being. We can cultivate it, we can strengthen it, we can even measure it. We often confuse happiness with loud emotions, big laughs, big wins, big highs. But what I have learned is that real happiness does not necessarily have to be loud or even clear. It can be a sense of peace that shows up in a slow morning or a silent prayer. It can be that subtle feeling that you are okay, that you are enough today, not someday in the unknown future. The truth is, happiness is not something that you find, it is something that you build. And most of the time, we build it through the smallest decisions that we make every day. So, are you choosing rest before burnout? Are you saying no when something does not align with your purpose? Are you shy to say yes when you really, really mean it? One of the biggest ones, or at least for me, was putting my faith at the center, not just as a checklist, but as a compass to help me to navigate life. That shift brought so much calm into my life. It changed the way that I approach discomfort. It gave me meaning to pain because faith reminds me that even the hard moments are all part of the full journey. You don't need a perfect life to be happy. You just need tools, practices, and to be present. One practice that I love is actually really simple. At the end of each day, I write down three good things that had happened that day. They don't have to be major. It could be enjoying my favorite meal or remembering the laughter from somebody that I truly care about or a heartwarming conversation or even that cute little bird that keeps singing at my window in the morning. If you keep doing this on a day to day basis and focus on the little things that bring you joy, trust me, this small practice will reprogram your brain to see the world differently because what we focus on tends to grow. Happiness also grows when we are engaged, when we lose track of time, when we are doing something that we truly, truly enjoy, something that brings us purpose. Think of an activity that you love and try to make time for it because Doing what you love is really essential for your happiness and well being. Another thing that I wanted to mention is the importance of connection. Deep relationships matter. Connecting with like minded people matter. So take time to really listen to the people around you. Ask them how they really are and even share your heart with them too. If you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, please know that you are not alone. And there are so many different ways for you to find your people. One of the best ways is to join a community of an activity that you love, anything you are passionate about, whether be it sports, arts, performances, lectures, courses, the list goes on. It is so easy nowadays to find these kind of things. All you really need is a Wi Fi connection. It's amazing, honestly, what we can do with just Wi Fi. You can find people close or far, even people on the other side of the world. Trust me, try it, and you'll thank me later. Lastly, I want to talk about meaning. I want to talk about the things that make life matter, the reason why we are here, finding your purpose. There are a lot of people that have not yet found their purpose, and it's okay. I know people that found their purpose very late in life, and just know that everyone's timeline is different and unique. You don't have to have all of the answers today. All you really need to do is take the first step. Ask yourself, what makes you feel alive? What is something you can do that could benefit others? What is something you can do that can get you closer to your purpose as a human being? Try to answer these questions and you'll know where to begin. It is not going to be easy. It is not like magic finding your purpose and then all of a sudden life is easy. In fact, it might actually get harder because you might start to feel misunderstood, you might feel lonely, you might feel like nobody gets it, but it's okay because this is part of the process. I would like to remind you, you do not need to chase happiness. You can welcome it, you can create it. One choice, one breath, and one prayer at a time. If nobody told you this lately, you are allowed to feel good. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to smile and laugh, even when the world is around you is chaotic. Because happiness does not mean that your life is perfect. It just means that you are present enough to see what is already going well in your life. You can read more about this through my article on fatmatells.com. It's called Chasing Happiness and What I Found When I Stopped Running. And to help you take this reflection even deeper, I have created a free tool that you can download. It is called the Wheel of Life. It is a very simple tool, but it's also very powerful. It will help you reflect on different areas of your life and assess your current level of happiness and the balance in your life. You can find it on my website, or you can even find the link in the description box below. I truly hope that it gives you a clear picture of where you are now and where you would like to go. If this episode resonated with you, I would love to hear your thoughts. You can reach me anytime at Fatma Tells on Instagram. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Thank you so much for being here with me. And I hope to find you again in my next episodes.